This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region Baseball action. Good evening and happy spring break, even though it don't feel much like spring here in the Bluegrass today. Cold weather and everything else out there. Looked like right now it's hanging around 43 degrees, overcast skies here at West Carter High School here at the Hill. Glad to have you with for today's ball game. This is Jeff the Manta Servant coming at you live, doing your play-by-play stats and a little bit of everything else here today. And we should have a good ball game here on our hands as we're going to be having the host team, the West Carter Comets, currently 2-4 here on the season, and they're going to be taking on the visiting team, the Lewis County Lions, currently 2-4 on the season as well, as they're getting ready for the national anthem here, and the opening prayer as well here at West Carter.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we humbly come before you. We want to thank you for another day of life. We thank you for blessing us and being with us. We just ask for your hand of protection upon each one that's here tonight, the participants, those that are playing. Keep them free from injury. Lord, we're just so thankful for your mercy and your grace. We just ask you to be with us, be with our nation, Father. And we ask these favors in your Son's precious and holy name, and amen.
Amen. All righty, now let's take a look here at the starting lineups here today. We'll start off first with the Lewis County Lions. Currently, their starting lineup start batting first is going to be Dylan Hari, the center fielder. Batting second is going to be Kieran Ferguson, the pitcher. Batting third is going to be Luke Cheeseborough, the first baseman. Batting fourth is going to be Carter Moore, the left fielder. Batting fifth is going to be Xavier Prater, the designated hitter, batting in for Kaysen Roberts, the second baseman. And then batting sixth is going to be Isaiah Bentley, the shortstop. Batting seventh is going to be Andrew Collins, the third baseman. Batting eighth is going to be Colton Tackett, the catcher. And then batting ninth is going to be Caden Box, the right fielder. And that's your starting lineup here for Lewis County. And now let's take a look here for the Comets, as their leadoff batter is going to be Sam Jones, the third baseman here tonight. He's moved around on the field just a little bit. He's played some catcher, pitcher, left field. And he's pretty much a utility man. Wherever they need him at, he'll be there. But he's going to be leading off here for the Comets here tonight. Batting second is going to be the catcher, Corey Hedge. And then batting third is going to be Jake Carter, the first baseman. Batting fourth is going to be Xavier Rose, the shortstop. Batting fifth is going to be Caleb Rowe, the second baseman. Batting sixth is going to be Hayden Hall, the center fielder. Batting seventh is going to be Christian Manning, the left fielder. Batting eighth is going to be Tyler Stinson, the pitcher here tonight. And then batting ninth is going to be Cale Back, the right fielder. And so that's your starting lineup here from West Carter. And as we see Stinson out there getting warmed up here, the West Carter Baseball would like to thank the following sponsors here for their 2022 season. Kinetic, the CWA Local 3371, Tri-Cities Construction LLC, Fast Lane Auto Repair, the Commercial Bank of Grayson, Beach Buns Tanning, the Drive-In, Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, Food Fair Supermarkets, McLeod Eye Care Center, Carter County Attorney Brian Bays, Grayson RECC, James Do It Best Hardware, O'Reilly Automotive Incorporated, First National Bank of Grayson, Tres Hermanos Nunez Olive Hill, Fisher's Auto Sales Incorporated, and the Globe Funeral Chapel. And so Stinson This is the first game I've had a chance to see him start here in his high school career. He did has come in relief in different games. Let me see if he has went through and has pitched so far yet this season. As we mentioned in the comments, 2-4 on the season, picking up wins over Menifee County and Rose Hill back on the 16th and 17th. But they're right now on a 3-game skid right now as they've lost to Round County, Russell, and Raceland, all powerhouse teams here within the 16th region. Of course, they lost to Bath County in their home opener. So taking a look here so far, just kind of glancing through the ones that I've seen and everything else. Like I said, I haven't seen him pitch so far yet this season. And it doesn't look like this is going to be his first start here tonight. So we'll see how Stinson comes out and reacts here. Of course, Lewis County, as we mentioned, they're on a 3-game skid themselves. They beat Fleming County and Fairview to start things out with, but lost to Round County, East Carter, Bourbon County, and Boyd County. And so now up to bat here right now for Lewis County, and that's going to be Hardy as that one goes just right over top of the dugout here, or the press box, and so that's going to be 0-1 here to Hardy. That one's going to be inside, ball 1. So 1-1 now here to Hardy. There's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. 1-2 here to Hardy from Stinson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Hardy. Start things off here in the first inning. And that's going to be a hit right down toward first base, and Carter's going to get over there, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 15, Kyron Ferguson.
So with 1 away now, up to bat here for Lewis County is going to be Ferguson. Kyron Ferguson, the pitcher. So we get a pitcher's duel early on here in the first inning. First pitch going to be just outside, just slips right off the glove there of Hedge, and its count goes to 1 ball, no strikes. Of course, as the game progresses, I'm sure the cold is going to have an effect on these players. You know, the hands start getting a little bit stiffened up here today. Probably even up here, the coaching staff and everything else probably going to be looking for the hot hands. And there's a shot right up towards second, and Rowe picks it up, but took a little bit of a weird hop there, and so that's going to be a runner on first here for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 9, Luke Cheeseborough.
So Luke Cheeseborough up now. The first baseman here, with 1 on here for Lewis County. Ferguson's at first. Cheeseborough's at the plate now with 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Stinson checking the runner at first from the stretch. Delivers in, and that's going to be low in the zone, ball 1. Stinson, a sophomore here at West Carter. Getting to see some varsity experience here. Last year he did come in for relief for a few games. But with his first start here as a Comet in the high school, and that one catches the corner of the plate there. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike here to Cheeseborough. Ferguson takes his lead off of first. Stinson comes in from the stretch, checking the runner at first. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be a pass ball there, and so Ferguson will make it into second base as the count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. So the count's 2-1 now here to Cheeseborough. Stinson working out of the stretch here again. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be a little bit of a popper there towards short, and that is going to be right in the glove. Great diving catch there by Rose, and that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 22, Carter Moore.
Had to dive for that one, but great nab there by Rose. Puts 2 away here for Lewis County. And up to bat here, going to be the left fielder, number 22, Carter Moore. Stinson checking the runner at second. Delivers the first pitch here to Moore, and that is going to be a pop-up. Looks like that's going to be right there at short once again, and so Rose picks up 2 outs here in the first inning and ends up retiring the side here for Lewis County. So for Lewis County, no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. And so coming up is going to be the top of the order here for the Comets in Jones, Hedge, and Carter. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. So Sam Jones up to bat now here for the Comets, and his first at bat here today. First pitch here to Jones. Going to be right down the middle in the zone there. Strike one. So Kieran Ferguson, pitcher here this evening, as that one's going to be hit right up towards second base. Throws it over to first, and that's going to be in time. And that'll be 1 away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 27, Corey Hedge.
So Corey Hedge up to bat here now here for the Comets. First pitch to him is going to be a little dribbler down the third base line, and so the count goes to 0-1 with 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. So Ferguson, 0-1 here to Hedge. And that's going to be just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's going to be just a bit high, so 2 balls, 1 strike here to Hedge. And that's going to be a hit right toward shallow center field, and so Hedge will be picking up a single here today. So runner on first now, and now up here for the Comets is going to be number 4, Carter.
Now batting, number 4, Jake Carter.
So Jake Carter, first baseman here for the Comets. First pitch into him. It's going to be swung on, and it's going to be popped up there toward left field. Moore's going to be underneath it, and that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets. Now to bat here for Wes Carter, number 16, Rose. So Xavier Rose here for the Comets. Hedge will remain at first. First pitch in the row is going to be high up in the zone, ball 1. Chases Hedge back to first base is Ferguson. Hedge takes his lead off once again. Hedge does have some speed out there. Delivers the 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be fouled off by Rose into the parking lot here, so the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Rose back in the batter box once again. Count even up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ferguson with the pitch. It's going to be swung on and miss. 1-2. Through 10 pitches, Ferguson's thrown 3 balls and 7 strikes. And so far, we've got a pitcher's duel here in the first inning. Each team only giving up 1 run so far here. And there's going to be a chopper right down towards second, and that is going to get right through his glove. And Hedge is going to make it over toward third. Rose makes it towards second. And so the Comets now has got something rolling on here.
Now batting for the Comets, number 44, Caleb Rowe.
So Rowe up here for Wes Carter now. With runners at first or second and third. Catcher Tackett goes out to talk to his hurler. So the Comets have got 2 away here in the bottom of the first inning. And it's going to be low down. 1 ball, no strikes here to Rowe. Ferguson gets the pitch that he likes. Delivers. And that's going to be fouled off. Count evens up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Hedge here at third. Rose at second. Ended up making there off of the error, as that was cleanly hit there to Roberts, but just picked up his glove and just watched it go right on through. And that's going to be swung on and missed there. So 1-2 now the count here to Rowe. Delivers. And that's going to be popped up there toward first base. And makes the nab there, and that is going to retire the side here for the Comets. As Cheeseboro picks that one up. So Wes Carter ends up getting no runs off of 2 hits. 2 left on base for the Comets. 1 error here for Lewis County. And so coming up here in the top of the second inning, it's going to be the 5th, 6th, and 7th batters in Prater, Bentley, and Collins for Lewis County. We'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. Prater up to bat here in the top of the second inning. Stinson goes into his motion, delivers the first pitch, and that's going to be outside, ball 1. So in the first inning, no runs, no hits, or no runs and 3 hits total by both teams. Lewis County had 1 hit, Wes Carter had 2. So pitchers duel so far here today. Of course, both the teams 2-4 here on the season, as that's going to be swung on and missed there by Prater. Count evens up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be outside, 2-1. Through 14 pitches so far, Stinson's thrown 6 balls, 8 strikes. Yeah, that's going to be swung on and missed there by Prater. Evens up the count here at 2 apiece. So both strikes from Prater this time has come off of swung pitches. The 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be popped up out of play. Heard a little bit of a dun-dun out there, so I think they may need to end up calling Farm Bureau Insurance Todd Pratt out there to try to get a claim rolling on. It's a little bit too cold out here for geckos. And that one's going to be fouled off once again. Count still stays at 2 apiece. Of course, tomorrow night the Comets will be back in action again here against Fleming County, part of a 3-game stretch here at home. And that is going to be Stinson's first strikeout here of the evening as he gets Prater going down swinging, and so that's going to be one away here for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 13, Isaiah Bentley.
And so now it's going to be the shortstop, number 13, Bentley here for Lewis County, with one away in the top of the second inning. And that's going to be hit right to the gap there in between short. Bentley's going to hold at first, and so that's going to put one on here for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 14, Andrew Collins.
So the third baseman, 14 Collins, now up to bat here for Lewis County with one on, one away here in the top of the second inning. Stinson checking the runner. Working from the stretch, delivers the pitch, and that's going to be just outside in the zone, ball one. Stinson, 20 pitches so far through 1 1/3 innings here. Bentley's got his lead off of first. Stinson delivers, and that's going to be fouled off. No thuds this time, so safe to say it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here. Stinson with the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be inside, just misses, 2-1. Of course, tomorrow, this is going to be definitely a tale of two different cities here tomorrow, as today we're having 40-some degree temperatures out here, and tomorrow it's supposed to be in the upper 70s, as that one's going to be fouled off. Count evens up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, if you check the weather last week, it said it was going to be rain and 80 degrees on Wednesday. Rain on Tuesday and Thursday, and then rain, but going to be 80 degrees in on Wednesday. But, of course, weather change is just kind of cold and dreary out today. Tomorrow's definitely be warmer. And runner's going to go as that one just barely misses a white car out there. Was able to see that one fly out, but the count's still going to stay there at 2 apiece. Has a little wind coming in right to left right now. Of course, tomorrow night, too, is supposed to be some huge winds. As Stinson loads up the count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's definitely going to be interesting for baseball. I think it's said over in Moorhead was about 40-some mile-per-hour winds, especially when you get those sudden temperature changes from, cold to hot and then back to cold again. We're probably going to be in for some doozy of a weather here for the next couple days. Runner's going to go. Chops that one down the third base line, and that just goes right through Jones' glove. Bentley's going to make it over toward third safely. Collins holds there at first, and so now we got runners here at the corners for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 8, Colton Tackett.
So Bentley's at third, Collins at first, and now Colton Tackett, the catcher, is up to bat here, number 8. Stinson delivers, runner's going to go. Hedge fakes the throw, wants to keep Bentley there, and so that's going to be a stolen base there by Collins. So runners at second and third now. The 1-0 pitch, and that is going to be hit toward the first base line, and that's just going to go foul. We'll even up the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Of course, Wes Carter was in the same predicament And the bottom of the first had runners at second and third. We'll see if West Carter can hold them here. The 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be hit right up the middle, just going to get right through the gap there. And that's going to score 2 here for Lewis County. Tackett is going to make it in towards second, looking toward third, but he's going to hold up there. And so Lewis County is going to be the first on the board here today as they pick up 2 runs off of the double there by Tackett.
Now batting number 5, Hayden Hall.
So Box up to bat here for Lewis County, the 9th batter, the right fielder. Deliver showing bunt, and that one goes into the netting here. 0-1's the count. So Tackett just threaded the needle out there right between second and short. Ends up picking up 2 RBIs here on the day so far. As Stinson from the stretch. And that catches the corner of the plate, so Stinson goes ahead up in the count to 0-2. Checking Tackett at second. Delivers, and that's going to be fouled off. Still no balls, 2 strikes here to Box. Stinson gets the pitch that he wants. Checks the runner at second. Delivers. And that's going to be outside. 1-2 now, the count. So Box is the 5th batter here for Lewis County here in the top of the 2nd inning. 9th batter overall. And that's going to be fouled off. So Box keeps alive here and is at bat. As this is going to be the 6th pitch to Box here in this at bat. And that's going to be swung on and missed, and they're going to try to get the runner over there at third, and they're going to say not in time. So Tackett will advance over toward third, but that's going to be 2 away here for Lewis County as Stinson gets his 2nd strikeout here today. Definitely a close play there at third. So back up to the top of the lineup here again for Lewis County, and Hardy. He grounded out to first in the 1st inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And that pitch outside. 1 ball, no strike. As Tackett picks up a stolen base here. Gets himself over to third. Pitches out once again. 2 balls, no strikes here to Hardy. Two outs here for Lewis County. Stinson needs to work here at the player at the plate. And that's going to be high up. 3 balls, no strikes. Of course, the last thing that Stinson looks at before delivering out to the plate is over there at Hardy. And in 4 straight pitches, Stinson walks Hardy, puts runners here at the corner. So Ferguson up to bat now, the pitcher here. He got a single here in the first inning. Looking to tack on to that here in this second inning. And that's going to be a hit and just outside the reach there, Jones. That's going to score 1. And that will score 2 as Hardy's coming over. And they're going to hold Ferguson there at second. So Lewis County puts 2 more up on the board.
Now batting, number 9, Luke Cheeseborough.
So double there by Ferguson, picks up 2 RBIs. And looks like they brought in a pinch runner there. I think it's number 16, Zayden Lewis. So Cheeseborough up to bat here for Lewis County, the first baseman. 0 for 1 here on the day as Lewis County's put together 4 runs here in the second inning. Lewis threatening at second. Stinson delivers. And that's going to be a good nab there by Carter to retire the side here for Wes Carter. Carter just had to step right up and pick up that ball, but it was well hit right into there. So Lewis County picks up 4 runs off of 4 hits. No errors and 1 left on base here for Lewis County. And so up to bat now is going to be the 6th, 7th, and 8th batter in Hall, Manning, and Stinson for Wes Carter. So heading into the bottom of the second, your score is Lewis County 4, Wes Carter 0. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. So up to bat, I do have the incorrect on the graphic there. It's number 14, Hayden Hall here for Wes Carter coming up to the plate for the Comets. As the Comets gave up 4 runs in that second inning, looking to try to make up some ground here in this bottom of the second. Ferguson with the first pitch here. Catches the inside part of the plate, and that's going to be 0-1 here to Hall. Second pitch. Misses outside. Count evens up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's going to be high up in the zone. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off into the net. Evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Hall. Of course, Wes Carter without a few players here today. Of course, with spring break being this week. Several faces not inside the dugout here tonight. So got a few different players on the roster for the Comets here today. And that's going to be popped up right toward the pitcher. Eventually comes down, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 19,
Christian Manning up to bat now here for the Comets. So one away, Manning steps up. First pitch to him, outside, ball one. Through 21 pitches, Ferguson's been pretty efficient. He's thrown 14 strikes and 7 balls. That one gets right in over the plate, and that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Manning. Ferguson delivers, and that's going to miss just low. 2-1 here to Manning. Delivers, and that's going to hit right in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Decision time here for Manning. Ferguson goes into his motion, delivers the 2-2 pitch, and gets him looking there. So that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets.
Now up for the Comets, number 8, Tyler Stinson.
So it's going to be Tyler Stinson now up to the plate here for Wes Carter with 2 away here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Stinson's first pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that looks like that's going to be possibly fouled off there as count goes to 0-2. As public safety message just now coming in, it says Carter County's been issued a red flag warning Wednesday until from noon until 8 p.m. So that's going to put us right in there at game time tomorrow. Of course, means critical fire conditions will occur, gusty winds, low humidity. Weather temperature is going to be in the upper 70s to 80s. Of course, outdoor burning not recommended. So there's your warning. You probably just got that on your cell phone. If not, it's bound to be on its way here to you. As that's going to be first ball there to Stinson. 1-2 is the count. And that one's going to be up over his head. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Stinson. As the bats for Wes Carter, a little bit livelier here today than what's been in the last little bit. And it's going to get him looking on that. And so that is going to be out number 3 as catch Stinson looking. I don't think Stinson thought that was over the plate. He thought that was, I think, on the inside. But either way, that's going to be a strikeout there by Ferguson. So there's going to be no runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for Wes Carter. And so coming up to bat here for Lewis County is going to be the 4th, 5th, and 6th batter, and Moore, Prater, and Bentley. And so we will be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternwingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
And back here at West Carter, where first pitch goes in, strike there to Moore. As we're here at the top of the third inning, Lewis County holding on to a 4-run lead here. Stinson delivers. Catches the inside corner of the plate. So Moore goes down. 0-2 here so far to Stinson. Of course, Moore is 0 for 1 here on the day. Popped it short in the first inning. Stinson catches him there for his third strikeout here today, and that's going to be one out here for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 35, Xavier Prater.
So Prater now up to bat, the designated hitter here for Lewis County, number 35. He's 0 for 1 on the day, struck out swinging to Stinson there in the second inning. First pitch into him. It's going to be inside. I think Stinson's kind of picked up that the umpire likes that inside pitch. Thrown 3 straight ones and picked up a strikeout off of it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Prater. Outside. 3-0. So Stinson's nearing 50 pitches here through 2 1/3 innings so far. 47's the official count. 18 balls, 29 strikes. And catches the inside corner there. Goes to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, misses, and so that's going to put Prater down at first.
Now batting, 13, Isaiah Bentley.
So Bentley, the shortstop, number 13, up to bat here for Lewis County. He's 1 for 1 here on the day. He picked up a run as well in the second inning. So Prater down at first here with 1 away. Stinson's first pitch going to be swung on and hit to center field. And that's going to be just off the glove there at Hall. They got a play there at second, and they are going to get him as Prater held off thinking that Hall was going to be right there. And ends up being thrown out.
Now batting, number 14, Andrew Collins.
So that'll be 2 away here for Lewis County. As Hall's right there, just bounced right off the top of the front of his glove. Back was there to back him up. Ended up throwing it to second there and beating Prater out on the throw. So Bentley's at first, and he's going to take off running here. And he's going to slide in, feet first in. Pitch was a strike. So Bentley picks up a stolen base here, advances on to second base. 0-1 here to Collins, who's 1 for 1 on the day, picked up a run, also a stolen base in that second inning. Stinson delivers, and that's going to be hit right towards center field. Bentley's there, or Hall's there, throwing it at home, and that is going to score another run here for Lewis County. So Collins picks up an RBI single.
Now batting, number 8, Colton Tackett.
So with 2 away here, Lewis County has a runner on first, ended up picking up a run here so far this inning. And Tackett doubled to right center in his first at bat, with picks up 2 RBIs. Collins going to try to steal second, and he's going to be in there safe with the feet first slide. Pitch was the ball, so it's going to be 1 ball and no strikes as Collins picks up a stolen base. So 1-0 here to Tackett. As that's going to be high up in the zone, 2-0. As they're going to try to keep Collins at bay there at second. Of course, Tackett had a crush to double toward right center, picked up 2 RBIs, ended up scoring himself later on that inning. And there's another hit down toward center field. Hall's underneath it, and that is going to retire the side here for Lewis County. As Tackett flew out towards center, Hall was there for the out. But the damage has been done as Wes Carter gives up 1 run off of 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on base. And so for the Comets, it's going to be the 9th batter and back, and then back up to the top of the order in Jones and Hedge here for the Comets. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. Up to bat now here for the Comets is going to be number 24, Cale Back. First pitch into him, going to be swung on and miss, strike 1. As that was the 31st pitch there by Ferguson. He's thrown 10 balls, 21 strikes here today. That one's going to be in there, swung on and miss, so Back goes down in the count early on here, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one goes outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Back. Trying to get him to chase that one outside the zone. And that's a little chopper there down toward the first base line, and they're going to say he is safe that he missed the play or missed the base as Ferguson went over there to get it. You had three players trying to get there as Chesbro was the one over there, but back's going to end up making it down toward first base.
Sam Jones.
And it's going to be Sam Jones here for Wes Carter with one on here in the bottom of the third inning. Jones over one here today. Grounded out to second in the first inning. Ferguson delivers and catches the inside corner there. 0-1. There's just a little miscommunication there between the Lewis County players as Chesbro came off the bag. Ferguson and Roberts both went over there to try to cover, trying to figure out who to throw it to. Ended up getting it to Ferguson, but he did not make, or the umpire said he did not make contact with the bag, as that's going to be fouled off. 0-2 now here to Jones. So backs on first, Jones at the plate. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning for Wes Carter as they need to get some runs up here on the board. And it's going to be a check swing, drop, third pitch. And I don't think he did drop it, but they ended up throwing it down to back as Jones was heading down like it was going to be a drop third pitch.
Now batting, number 27, Corey Hedge.
But Tackett held on to it there and tried to chase, and they did chase back to the plate, or back to first. As it's going to be Corey Hedge up to the plate now here for Wes Carter, number 27, as he fouls that first one off back in here to the netting. So it's going to be 0-1 here to Hedge. Delivers, and that's going to be fouled off once again. So no balls, two strikes here to Hedge off of back-to-back foul balls. Back taking his lead off from first. Ferguson checking the runner from the stretch. And that's going to be swung on and missed, but going to be strike three there for Hedge, and that's going to be two away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 4, Jake Carter.
So Jake Carter now up to bat here for the Comets with two away and one on here for Wes Carter. That one's going to be in the dirt, ball one. Of course, Wes Carter really only about 3 or 4 extra players in the dugout here tonight. As that one misses outside by Ferguson. Goes 2-0 is now the count. Because usually you see East step out there, usually right around third, tack it at first. That one misses there. As Ferguson falls down the count, 3-0 here to Carter. With two away, Wes Carter would like to get runners at first and second. As that's going to be called strike. Carter thought that was just a little bit too much inside. As Carter's 0 for 1 here on the day, flying out to left field in the first inning. And That's well hit toward left field, but Moore is going to be there to retire the side here for the Lions. So for Wes Carter, no runs off of one hit, no errors, and one left on base here for the Comets. And so heading into the top of the fourth inning, we're going to be dealing with the ninth batter in box and then back up to the top of the lineup in Hardy and Ferguson here for the Lions. And so we'll be back here momentarily after a brief commercial break here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. So it's the top of the fourth inning. Lewis County still on top, 5-0 here, with Box up to the plate here. And Stinson throws that one high up over top of Rowe. Box could have probably rounded towards second, but slipped out there in the dirt. So ends up picking up a single there.
Now batting, number 10, Dylan Hardy.
So back up to the heart of the lineup, the top of the order here with Hardy. He's 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to first in the first inning, walked in the second inning, then also picked up a run in that second inning as well. Stinson checking the runner at first. And that's going to be high up in the zone, ball one. Of course, Stinson probably about has the same problem that I've had. He's tall. And a lot of times tall players will throw over top of some shorter players, even if it's not much shorter than them. We tend to overthrow it. I know a lot of times playing church league softball at third, I'd overthrow the first baseman like crazy just because, I would be there, they'd be out in the stretch trying to get the out, and I would just throw it, 2 or 3 feet above their head. Just much what my physical therapist told me about my knees. He just said, you're just too daggone tall. As it's 1-0 here to Hardy. Second pitch is going to be swung on, not hit well, and that's going to be Rose gets it there, and they're going to throw it back, and they're going to pick up a double play here. So Wes Carter picks up 2 outs.
At the plate, number 15, Kyron Ferguson.
As Hardy popped out there to Rose. And then, of course, Box was already on his horse and heading towards second. And so that's going to be 2 away here for Lewis County. And that one fouled off just about right in front of us here. So 0-1's the count here to Ferguson. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to miss just inside. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Ferguson as it pitcher versus pitcher. as that was Stinson's 60th pitch. 23 balls, 37 strikes here for the sophomore. And that one's going to be fouled off. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ferguson. As Ferguson's had a pretty good night so far behind the plate. Or at the plate, as he picked up a single in the first inning and a double in the second inning. He's got he's got a double and 2 RBIs here on the night. As that one takes a weird hop there. Hit in the dirt and then changed direction. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to the pitcher, Ferguson. The 2-2 pitch is going to be outside. Pass ball there once again. And count is now full here to Ferguson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And misses on the inside, and so that's going to put a runner down at first there for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 9, Luke Cheeseborough.
So Luke Cheeseborough up to bat now here for Lewis County, as they're going to bring on number 12 there, Jackson Rister, to run here for Ferguson. Cheeseborough, hoping pronouncing that correctly. It's 0 for 2 here on the day. Popped out to short in the first inning, lined out to first in the second inning. And that one going to be fouled off, and the count goes 0-1. As Rister definitely looking to advance on here for Lewis County. So Wes Carter with the double play has 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning. Still trailing the lines here 5-0. And they throw Rister back at first. Makes it in with a head first slide. Stinson staring down Rister there at first. Working from the stretch here. And that's going to be well hit toward right field. Back is underneath that, and that is going to retire the side here for Lewis County. So Lewis County has no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base here. So heading into the bottom of the 4th inning, you're going to have Rowe, and Hall here, the 4th, 5th, and 6th batters here for the Comets. And we will be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Back here at West Carter, bottom of the fourth inning. Xavier Rose up here for the Comets as his first pitch into him fouls that one off. Goes down early in the count, 0-1 here to Ferguson. Rose, 1 for 1 on the day, ended up picking up a double as he hits that one right toward the gap there. Has both the short and the second or third baseman diving for that one, and so that is going to put one on here for West Carter.
At the plate, number 44, Caleb Rowe.
So Caleb Rowe now up to the plate here for West Carter with one on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Rowe 0 for 1 here on the day. First pitch into him is going to be called strike one. Rowe showing bunt in his first pitch to him. That's going to be high up in the zone, so count evens up here. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Caleb Rowe. Rose had a great hit there momentarily just a few moments ago as right in the gap. Picks up a single there for the Comets. As Rowe now goes ahead in the count there, 2 balls, 1 strike. Here from Ferguson. Bless you. And so far, only 12 hits in on the day here by both teams. Lewis County's had 8, West Carter's had 4. The 2-1 pitch. Going to be swung on, a little chopper there toward short, and everybody's going to be safe there as he bobbled the ball.
Now batting, number 14, Hayden Hall.
And so Hayden Hall now up to bat here for the Comets. So runners at first and second here off of the air. Hall showing bunt, and that fouls that one off past the first base line there. Goes down 0-1 in the count. So nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. West Carter's got a runner in scoring position. Runners at first and second. Delivers the pitch. Catches the inside corner and that on a little curveball. Hall drops down the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and over top the press box here. Count still remains here. No balls, 2 strikes. Of course, Hall 0 for 1 here on the day. Had a high pop-up there to the pitcher. FFA was about going to have to put a warning out there on how high he hit that one up, as it seemed like it took forever to come back down. And there's a hit there, and that is going to be in there for West Carter. as there's a little bit of a bobble there in right field, and Rose is going to score there from second. And play at third is going to be in there, and so Rowe ends up advancing over towards second base, so they're going to have runners there at the corners, and West Carter picks up their first run here of the game.
Now batting, number 19, Christian Manning.
So Christian Manning now up to the bat here for the Comets, as they just picked up their first run, now have runners here at the corners. Manning 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in the second inning. Has nobody out here in the top of the fourth. And good catch there by Chesbro, as he picks up the individual double play there.
Now batting, number 8, Tyler Stinson.
He definitely had some vertical on that one there. Got to give him credit. That was an awesome double play there by Chesbro. So Stinson up to bat here for the Comets. Pitcher here for Wes Carter. As he fouls the first one off, it's 0-1. Now with 2 outs here. Catches the outside corner of the plate there. Falls down 0-2. Like I said, you hate to go down 0-2, but that was an awesome play there by Chesbro. Ferguson checking the runner at third. Delivers on the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Stinson. Rose at third, and that's going to be popped up. And Chesbro ends up picking up all outs for Lewis County this inning, as he picks that pop up there by Stinson. But the damage has been done here by the Comets, as they end up picking up 1 run off of 2 hits, 1 error by Lewis County, and 1 left on base for West Carter. And so coming up to the plate for Lewis County is going to be the 4th, 5th, and 6th batter in Moore, Prater, and Bentley. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
So we're here at the top of the 5th inning. West Carter trails Lewis County here 5-1. As we have Moore up to the plate now here for Lewis County. As he's 0 for 2 here on the day, he popped out to short in the first inning and then struck out looking there in the third. Stinson gets him on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Carter Moore. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's a little chopper down the third base line that rolls foul. So 1-2 here now to Moore. As right now it's that second inning was the big inning there for Lewis County, been the big difference so far here today. So they picked up 4 runs in that inning. There's a little chopper down towards second base. Rowe is there, picks it up, throws it over to Carter, and that's going to be 1 away here for Lewis County.
Now batting, 35, Xavier Prater.
So Prater's going to be up to bat here now for Lewis County. He's 0 for 1 here on the day. He struck out swinging in the second, walked in the third. First pitch in him is going to be fouled off. 0-1's the count. So Stinson so far has thrown 71 pitches here through 4 and a third inning. 27 balls, 44 strikes here by the sophomore. Stinson goes into his motion. And throws that over top the head there of Prater. Prater ducks down. Count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind still coming in right to left. As that one's going to be fouled off. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Prater. Of course, as that sun, if you can say the sun was out today, starting to head more southerly or more westerly in the sky. Temperature starting to drop here just a little bit here at West Carter. That one check swing there, but count evens up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes as that one was outside. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just misses low. Full count now here to Prater. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As both strikes by Prater has been fouled off. And it's going to be outside, ball 4. So Prater heads down toward first base on his second walk here today. And coming up to bat is going to be number 13, the shortstop, Bentley, the 6th batter here for Lewis County. One out here in the top of the 5th. And first pitch to him, he's going to pop that up towards second base. Rowe gets underneath that, and that's going to be 2 away.
Come to the plate, number 14, Andrew Collins.
So Prater will stay there at first. And up to the plate now here for Lewis County is going to be the 7th batter, number 14, Andrew Collins, the 3rd baseman. He's 2 for 2 here on the day. He picked up a couple singles, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. He's got an RBI, a run, and also 2 stolen bases. Stinson checking Prater over there at first. Delivers the pitch, and that is going to be right down the first base line, but goes just foul. So it's no balls, one strike here to Collins. Stinson working out the stretch here again. Right-handed pitcher here for the Comets and throws that one outside. Count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. So far, Stinson's got 3 strikeouts here on the day with 4 walks, as that's going to be swung on and missed there. So Collins going down in the count here, 1-2. Checking the runner at first. Delivers the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be outside. Count even up here, 2 apiece. The 2-2 pitch. High in the zone. Full count once again here by Stinson. Was in this moment, or was in this position just a moment ago with Prater. Ended up losing the battle on that one to Prater, walking him. It's definitely something you don't want to have is back-to-back walks here. As that's going to be swung on and foul out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here for Lewis County. Runner at first. Collins trying to keep the lines alive here in the 5th inning. And ends up getting that high as Prater started taking off there. So now runner's going to be at first and second here. So pitching coach coming out. Talk to Stinson, and looks like that's going to finish out his day here. So it looks like Jones is going to be taking in as the relief pitcher here for the Comets. See where they end up moving Stinson over to. Looks like they're going to move him over toward third, so just kind of flipping places there with Jones. So Stinson finishes his day off here in the 5th inning, giving up 5 runs off of 8 hits. Struck out 3 and walked 5. Gave up 2 doubles here on the day as well in 84 pitches. So while Jones is warming up here, we'll take a brief break and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
Broken screen? Battery not lasting as long as it used to? Broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
So the warm-up's over here, and so Sam Jones will be picking up the ball here to pitch for the Comets here. Has 2 on here for Lewis County. You've got Collins at first, Prater at second. And facing Tackett here, the catcher at the plate. Of course, Jones has had some mixed outings here. And that first one high and inside. Tackett had to duck out of the way of that one. And that one's going to be hit there toward right field. And that is going to retire the side here for Lewis County. So back picks up the out here for the Comets. So no runs off of no hits, no errors, 2 left on base here for Lewis County. So coming up for the Comets here is going to be the 9th batter and back, and then back up to the top of the lineup again, and Jones and Hedge. So we'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Cal back up to bat here for the Comets now here in the top of the 5th inning. As first pitching in to him is going to be high in there, ball 1. Oh, Tackett, excuse me. They did switch up. Number 9 there. Supposed to have been back, but got Tabor Tackett actually is there. We'll get that up there as it's going to be 2-0 here to Tackett. So 3-0 here, Ferguson to Tackett in his first at bat. Gets in there for the 3-0 strike. So 3-1 here to Tackett. High up in the zone, ball 4, so Tackett's going to take a free ride down to first base. And now up to bat here is going to be number 10, the pitcher, Sam Jones.
Sammy Jones.
Jones 0 for 2 here on the day so far. as Lewis County's Tackett goes out to talk to Ferguson for just a moment. Short conversation. Tackett with his lead out at first. Ferguson delivers. It's going to be high and inside. Ball one. Checks the runner at first, delivers. Gets that right over the outside portion of the plate. Count evens up here. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jones. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a hit, and towards short. Goes off of his shoulder, off of Bentley's shoulder, and so that is going to be an error there by Lewis County, but that's going to put runners at first and second here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 27, Corey Hedge.
So Hedge up to bat here for the Comets now. As Bentley bobbled that one. Tackett's now at second, Jones at first, and Hedge up to the plate. First pitch to him is going to be swung on a miss, strike one. Hedge is 1 for 2 here on the day. He got the single in the first inning. Got the first hit there for the Comets. Struck out in the 3rd inning. Ferguson steps off the mound, or off the rubber, and chases Tackett and Jones back to first and second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be outside. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Corey Hedge. There's the pitch. Going to be in the dirt. 2-1. Ferguson's thrown 71 pitches so far here through 4 innings and into the 5th. 24 balls, 47 strikes. Getting in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 5th with runners at first and second. Nobody out. Well hit there by Hedge right toward the gap. And they're going to hold up there, and so bases are going to be loaded here for the Comets.
Now batting for the Comets, number 4, Jake Carter.
So Carter now up to the plate here for Wes Carter. Carter's 0 for 2 here on the day. He flew out to left twice, once in the 3rd and once in the 1st. First pitch into him just misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes here to Carter. So Wes Carter's got something rolling on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pond is full of ducks out there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Catches the inside corner of the plate. Goes 1 ball, 1 strike. I think this is our first bases loaded situation here today by either team. The 1-1 pitch just misses high. 2-1 now here to Carter. So any hit will score a run. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off and out of play. 2-2 now here to Carter. Moore playing deep against Carter here. Out in left field. Center field's a little bit shallow. And there's a zinger right up to the center, and so that's going to score here 2 for the Comets. Trying to advance on, and is going to get the runner out there at third in Hedge. So with one away, Carter ends up picking up 2 RBIs off the single, or off the double, I should say. And it's going to be number 16, Xavier Rose, up to plate now for Wes Carter. Rose 2 for 2 here on the day. Had a double in the first inning, then had a single in the fourth. First pitch to him. Pretty right down the middle there. 0-1 now to Rose. So Wes Carter's picked up 2 runs here so far in this 5th inning. Only 1 away here so far. Ferguson checks Carter at second, delivers into Rose, and that's going to be in there for another called strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. Bounced off a vehicle out there in the parking lot. But Rose going to keep himself alive here in his at-bat. Still 1 away here for the Comets. That's going to be high in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes here now to Rose. Checks the runner at second, working from the stretch, delivers. High up in the zone once again. Count even up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Rose. As Ferguson's thrown 82 pitches so far here through 4 1/3 inning. High up once again, so Ferguson's now got a full count here to Rose. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rose was down 0-2, had 2 looking strikes, fouled off his 3rd pitch, and then's had 3 straight balls. And that's going to be swung on and miss. So Rose goes down swinging.
Now batting, number 44, Caleb Rowe.
So Caleb Rowe up to the plate now here for the Comets. As he's got a runner at second, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Has 1 for 2 here on the day. First pitch to Rowe. It's going to be swung on and toward the shortstop. Throws it over toward first, and that's going to be in time. So that's going to retire the side here for the Comets. But the damage has been done. As Wes Carter ends up scoring 2 runs. Off of 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. So coming up now here for Lewis County is going to be the 9th batter, Box, and then back up to the top of the lineup for Hardy and Ferguson. And so we'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long.
And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
So back here at West Carter, where your score at the top of the 6 is Lewis County 5, West Carter 3. So Jones back in to pitch here for the Comets. Throw 2 pitches to get himself out of the 5th inning. And first pitch in here to box is going to be called strike 1. Box is 1 for 2 here on the day. Struck out swinging in the 2nd. And that's going to catch the corner of the plate there as well. And a sinker there by Jones. Box falls down the count, 0-2. But Box picked up a single there in the 4th inning, as that one just barely misses outside. 1-2 now here to Box. That's going to be in the dirt. Count even up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Box. As we said, Jones has had some mixed openings here. And that is going to be his first strikeout here as Jones puts the first away here in the top of the 6th inning. Catches him looking there. So now up to the plate now here for Lewis County is going to be number 10, Hardy, the center fielder. 0 for 2 here on the day with a walk and a run. First pitch into him just misses outside. 1-0. Yeah, Jones had a bad outing against Round County in the 1st inning. Been trying to find his control here. As it's now 2-0 here to Hardy. And that's going to be down the first base line, but foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here now to Hardy. As that one hit it down the first base line. Had a chance of being fair there for a little bit, but just rolled foul before it hit into, or before it passed first base. So Hardy, left-handed batter here. Gets the inside pitch there, and it's 2-2. So Jones with already 1 strikeout here in the 6th inning, looking for his 2nd. And got swung on and miss. So that's going to be 2 away here for the Lions as Jones gets back-to-back strikeouts. And up to bat now is going to be the 2nd batter, the pitcher, number 15, Kyron Ferguson. First pitch into him. It's going to be inside, just misses. 1-0. Ferguson's 2 for 2 on the day. Had a single in the 1st inning and a double in the 2nd inning. Second one's going to be in the dirt, so Ferguson's ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. He also walked in the 4th inning. He's got 2 RBIs on the day as well. And there's a little bit of a chopper there. Torrey Carter picks it up, runs it over, and that's going to retire the side here for the Comets. So for Lewis County, no runs off no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Lions. So heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, it's going to be Hall, Manning, and Stinson here for Wes Carter as they trail the Lions here 5-3. So a little bit of room to make, a little bit of ground to make up here for Wes Carter, and we'll see if they can try to get that done here this inning. We'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
Back here at West Carter, where we're heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-3's your score. Lewis County here on top, as Lewis County is going to be bringing in Collins now here to pitch, number 14 for the Lions, as Kieran Ferguson finishes out his day with 85 pitches on the day through 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs off of 7 hits, walked 1, and struck out 5.
Number 14, Hayden Hall.
And so now it's going to be Hall here up to bat here for the Comets, as he's going to be facing Andrew Collins in his first time pitching here this evening. Hall's 1 for 2 here on the day, popped out to the pitcher in the 2nd inning, then picked up a single to right field in the 4th inning. Also has an RBI underneath his name as well. So Collins' first pitch here today catches the inside corner there for strike 1. Good way to get your evening started off here, as he's trying to pick up a save here for the Lions. And that's going to be fouled off. It's going to be 0-2 here now to Hall. So pretty even with the pitchers here today. Of course, Stinson went 84 pitches. Ferguson went 85 pitches. Stinson gave up, I think, about 5 hits there, while Ferguson gave up 7. And that one's going to catch Hall looking there, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 19, Christian Manning.
So Christian Manning is going to be up to the plate now here for the Comets, as he's 0 for 2 here on the day. Struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Lined out to first in the 4th, and that huge jump there by Chesbro. First pitch to him is going to be a ball. So 1-0 here to Manning. Swung on and missed. Count evens up here, 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High up in the zone. Count goes to 2-1. West Carter definitely hitting much better here tonight than what they have for their last 3 games that they've played. That's going to be swung on and miss. Count goes to 2-2. West Carter did score 4 runs against Raceland back on the 24th. Hoping to break that mark there. Down in the zone there. Count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Manning. As wind still coming in from center field into home plate. 3-2 pitch. And catches him looking there. And so that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets. As Collins gets back-to-back strikeouts.
Now at bat number 8, Tyler Stinson.
So Stinson up to bat here for the Comets. Was the pitcher, now moved over to third base. Trying to keep the Comets alive here in the 6th inning. 0 for 2 on the day. As the first pitch comes in here to Stinson. Going to be inside, ball 1. So 1-0 here to Stinson. Struck out in the 2nd inning. Popped out to first in the 4th. And that one just misses outside, 2-0. As we said, the Comets having a home stand here this week. Of course, playing in Lewis County here today. That's going to miss just low, 3-0 here to Stinson. But they're starting off this week here with Lewis County. Tomorrow night they're going to be taking on Fleming County at 6 o'clock, followed up by Fairview on Thursday at 5:30. The 3-0 pitch called strike, so 3-1 now here to Stinson. Of course, Fleming County on a 2-game win streak coming in here to West Carter, as that's going to be ball 4 there to Stinson. And so he's going to take the free ride down there to first.
Now batting number 9, Tabor Tackett.
So now number 9 coming up to the plate, Tabor Tackett, for his 2nd appearance here tonight. Ended up walking there in the 5th inning. First pitch into him is going to be called strike 1. So the 5th inning, another big inning there for the Comets as they scored 2 runs. Trying to stay alive here in the 6th. Second pitch goes in there. So Tackett falls down in the count, 0-2. So through 16 pitches here for Collins here in the 6th inning, he's thrown 7 balls and 9 strikes. Walked 1, struck out 2 so far. Yeah, that's going to be swung on and missed, and that's going to be back-to-back strikeouts, and then so Collins is going to end up striking out Tackett here. So ends up picking up his 3rd strikeout here of the inning. So it's going to be no runs off no hits, no errors, 1 left on base here for the Comets. And so coming up for Lewis County is going to be the 3, 4, and 5 batters, the heart of the lineup here in Cheeseboro, Moore, and Prater. And so heading in here to the top of the 7th inning, your score, Lewis County 5, West Carter 3. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate, District 5. Paid for by candidate.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
So top of the 7th inning here, as Lewis County's got the 3, 4, and 5 batters. Cheeseboro up to bat now, the first baseman, number 9 here for Lewis County. He's 0 for 3 here on the night so far. First pitch into him. It's inside for ball 1. So Cheeseboro popped to short in the first inning, lined out to first in the second, and then flew out to right field, but he's going to pick himself up a hit here as he gets that over toward left field. And so that's going to put a runner there at first here for Lewis County.
Now batting, number 22, Carter Moore.
So the left fielder now, number 22, Moore, up to the plate here for Lewis County. With one on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. He's 0 for 3 here on the day. Struck out looking in the 3rd inning. Tries to bunt that one. Hedge tries to make it the play, but that is going to be popped out or in there for a foul. Strike 1. So 0-1 here to Moore. Jones delivers. Misses the outside corner of the plate there. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Moore showing bunt out there. Maybe trying to get a squeeze play in. Advance Cheeseboro over toward second base. As they try to throw him out over at first, comes back into a head-first slide. So Cheeseboro taking his lead, and that is going to be hit down the third base line, and that is going to go foul for a very long strike 2. So 1-2 here to Moore. Jones in 20 pitches has thrown 9 balls and 11 strikes. And that is going to be popped up. And Manning makes it just in time. So that's going to be 1 away here for the Comets. He had to get on his horse to ride that one out.
At the plate, number 35, Xavier Prater.
So Xavier Prater now, the designated hitter here for Lewis County. Up to the plate. As the umpire I think stopping play, maybe some headlights in the parking lot, what it kind of looks like. Usually gets to be a problem, especially someone wanting to leave, or especially here, someone being incredibly cold. And thank you, Charity Burton, for those stars. I definitely do appreciate those. One of our star givers here. A little way for us to cover some expenses as first pitch into Prater is going to be swung on a miss, strike 1. So 0-1 here. Jones to Prater. Throws that one high up in the zone, trying to keep the runner there at first. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Prater. It's going to be in there called strike 2. 2-1 here to Prater. For several teams from the area heading down to Myrtle Beach this week. Heading down to the Cal Ripken Experience. They try to throw Cheeseborough out over there at first. Makes it back with a head-first slide. Of course, the West Carter softball team, their next game back in action will be at Mason County on April 5th. As they picked up 2 big wins over Cordia. Had a nice little write-up in the Ashland Daily Independent there for Zach Stevens and the Lady Comets. As that one's going to be fouled off. Prater stays alive here in the 7th. As last year it did take the Lady Comets until near the end of the season to pick up their first wins. But they picked up 2 wins here in March. Looking for more on the way. As they're going to go on an away stand April 5th to Mason, April 7th to Augusta. And that's going to be strike 3, and that's going to be 2 away there. Jones picks up another strikeout here today. And then, of course, they're going to finish off on April 8th over at East Carter.
Now batting number 13, Isaiah Bentley.
So Bentley now up to bat here for Lewis County with 2 away here in the 7th. First pitch up high, ball 1. Second pitch going to be swung on and hit. And going to let that one fall down in there. As Cheeseborough makes it over toward third. So that'll be a single there by Bentley.
Now batting number 14, Andrew Collins.
So with runners at first and third, Collins now up to bat here for Lewis County. Collins 2 for 2 here on the day. Jones going to step off the rubber there, evaluate the situation. And that's going to be popped up and off the top of the press box here. Count goes 0-1 here to Collins. So 0-1 here to Collins with 2 away, runners at the corner here, top of the 7th inning. Swung on and miss. Bentley's going to head to second. Picks up a stolen base. So 0-2 here to Collins, who's 2 for 2 here on the day. 2 singles, walked in the 5th. Has an RBI and a run underneath his name, as well as 2 stolen bases. That's going to be high up in the zone, ball 1. So 1-2 here to Collins. Just misses outside. Hedge trying to frame that picture or that pitch, but didn't stick to the wall there. Count goes to 2-2. And that's going to be fouled off. Collins stays alive here in the 7th. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Collins. And that's going to be thrown up. Hedge had to jump to get that one, so count is going to be full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Collins. Definitely don't want to walk the bases loaded here, as West Carter's still got a little bit of ground to make up, trailing 5-3 here against Lewis County. Don't want to add any insurance runs. And that one's going to be high in the zone, so that will walk the bases loaded here. As it's going to be Tackett now, the catcher. The 2 away, bases loaded here for Lewis County. First time for them tonight. So Jones getting himself into a little bit of trouble here in the top of the 7th. First pitch, high up in the zone, ball 1. Because with West Carter trailing by 2 runs here. Of course, any base or any hit will be a run there for Lewis County. West Carter on any hit can throw it to any base, get anybody out. So that's going to be inside, 2-0 here to Tackett. That's going to be outside, 3-0. That's 5 straight balls thrown there by Jones. Needs to get this one in the zone. As Tackett's 1 for 3 here on the day. And just misses outside, and so that's going to put another run there on the board. As Cheeseboro makes it over toward across his home plate.
Now batting, number 5, Hayden Hall.
And so Box now, number 5, up to bat here for Lewis County. So they picked up another run here. And that one off the glove there of Hedge, be a ball. So 1-0 here to Box. There's the 1-0 pitch. Gets it in there, called strike 1. So it's now 1-1 here to Box. Yeah, 6-3 is the score. Yeah, 7th inning, they've scored 1 here. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Box. Just misses outside, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Check swings, but doesn't go on that one. Just outside, 3-1 now here to Box. And misses inside, and so that's going to put another run across the board there for Lewis County. As that is the 3rd straight walk there by Jones. So 7-3 now the score here. Facing Hardy now. First pitch into him, going to be in there, called strike 1. Yep, 2 runs scored so far here in the 7th. 7-3 is your score. Second pitch into him is going to be called strike 2. So 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Hardy's down in the count, 0-2. Of course, Hardy's 0 for 3 here on the day. And that's going to be popped up and out of play. Still 0-2 here to Hardy. So he keeps himself alive here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And in there for strike 3, and that's going to retire the side here for Lewis County. Of course, for Lewis County, they pick up 2 runs off of walks, off of 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. And so it'll be the last chance here for the Comets as heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. Up at the top of the order here for Jones, Hedge, and Carter. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need.
And hate to cut the commercial break there short, but we got Sam Jones up to the plate here, bottom of the 7th here for Wes Carter. Little chopper there towards short. Picks it up, throws it at first, and that's going to be in time. 1 away here for the Comets.
At the plate for the Comets, number 27, Corey Hedge.
So it's going to be Hedge up to the plate here with 1 away here in the first inning. Or in the bottom of the 7th inning, excuse me. Tell it definitely gets to be a long night when you're calling it the first inning in the 7th. Hedge 2 for 3 here on the day. First pitch into him. Swung on, and that is going to be well hit there toward right field. Box bobbles it a little bit, but that's going to be a single there for Hedge.
Up for the Comets, number 4, Jake Carter.
So Jake Carter up to the plate now here for Wes Carter, trying to keep this rally going on. With 1 away, Carter's 1 for 3 here on the day. First pitch into him is going to be swung on and missed. Strike 1. Collins thrown 20 pitches so far since taking over there in the 6th inning. 7 balls, 13 strikes. And that one's going to be popped up. And out of play. Or hits into the net, I should say. 0-2 now here to Carter. Hedge at first. Carter with an 0-2 count. With one away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wes Carter needing some hits. And that's going to be swung on a miss and 2 away.
Now batting, number 16, Xavier Rose.
So up to bat here for the Comets, going to be number 16, Xavier Rose. He's 2 for 3 here on the day, struck out in his last at bat in the 5th inning. First one paints the corner of the plate there. 0-1 the count. Hedge taking his lead off of first. Collins checks the runner. Working from the stretch, delivers. And that's a little bit of a chopper down, and that's going to pass the second baseman. Hedge going to hold there at second, so Wes Carter's going to have runners now at first and second.
Now batting, number 44, Caleb Rowe.
So Caleb Rowe up to bat here for the Comets with 2 out and 2 on here. Rowe 0 for 3 here on the day. First pitch to him, misses inside, ball 1. Runners at first and second, 2 away here for the Comets. Trying to get something here in the bottom of the 7th, trying to come back. That one misses low, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Rowe. Hedge at second, Rose over at first. That's going to be swung on or foul tipped. 2-1. Collins checks the runner. The 2-1 pitch. Inside, misses. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Rowe. Of course, Collins in the same situation that Jones was in earlier. See how he responds to this 3-1 count. And that one's going to be fouled out of play. Full count now here to Rowe. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch here now to Rowe. And that one going to be fouled into the netting there, or fouled out of play, I should say. So Rowe keeps himself alive here in the bottom of the 7th.
Quit dropping your shoulder.
And that's a little chopper right back toward the pitcher. And that is going to finish it off here for the Comets. As Wes Carter threatened there in the 7th inning. But falls just short here this evening. 7-3 here to Lewis County. So as we see the team shaking hands out there, we will take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff, paid for by candidate.
And back here at West Carter, where your final score once again is Lewis County 7, West Carter 3. Let's take a look at some box scoring here this evening. As Lewis County opened up things in the second inning, of course, we were scoreless through one. Lewis County ended up scoring 4 runs in the second, which kind of helped seal their victory there. West Carter, of course, didn't answer until the 4th inning. Of course, Lewis County scored in the 4 runs in the second, 1 run in the third. West Carter scored 1 run in the 4th. 2 runs in the 5th, and then Lewis County scored 2 runs there in the 7th to finish off to make our final score 7-3. So they got 7 runs off of 10 hits, 2 errors there by Lewis County. West Carter ended up with 3 runs off of 9 hits and 1 error there for the Comets. Of course, taking a look at offensive stats there for the now 3-4 Lewis County Lions. They had Dylan Hardy, the center fielder, was 0 for 4 on the day with a run. He did also have a walk, struck out twice in the game. The original pitcher, Kieran Ferguson, who picked up the win here today, was 2 for 3 on the day with 2 RBIs, had a double and a walk. And then, of course, you had Luke Cheeseborough there, was 1 for 4 on the day with a run. Carter Moore, the left fielder, was 0 for 4 here on the day. Xavier Prater was 0 for 2 on the day. Isaiah Bentley was 3 for 4 with 3 runs. Andrew Collins, the third baseman, was 2 for 2 on the day, had an RBI and a run, also had 2 walks and 2 stolen bases. Colton Tackett was 1 for 3 on the day, had a run, and also had 3 RBIs. And then you had Caden Box out there as well, was 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. For the now 2-5 Comets, Sam Jones was 0 for 4 on the day with a run. Ended up striking out once. Corey Hedge was 3 for 4 on the day, struck out once as well. Jake Carter was 1 for 4 on the day with 2 RBIs and a double, also struck out once as well. Xavier Rose was 3 for 4 on the day with a run. Had a double there as well and struck out once. Caleb Rowe was 1 for 3 on the day. Or let me make sure I'm on my right line here. No, actually it was 0 for 4 on the day. Excuse me there. 0 for 4 on the day. Hayden Hall was 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI and a strikeout. Christian Manning was 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Tyler Stinson was 0 for 2 on the day with 1 strikeout. And then you had Cale Back, the right fielder, was 1 for 1 on the day. And then Tabor Tackett, who came in for him, was 0 for 1 with a run and also had a walk there as well. And so the winning pitcher there tonight was Kieran Ferguson, ended up giving up 3 runs off of 7 hits. ended up walking one, had 5 strikeouts there on the night through 85 pitches. Andrew Collins picks up the save tonight, giving up 2 hits and no runs off of 31 pitches, walked 1 and then struck out 4. So Lewis County tonight ended up with 9 strikeouts and 2 walks through the 7 innings, complete game. Wes Carter, Tyler Stinson falls down and picks up the loss here today as he ended up giving up 8 hits, 5 runs, walked 5 and struck out 3. Sam Jones picked up some things pretty well there, kind of struggled there in the 7th inning, but gave up 2 runs off of 2 hits and walked 3 and struck out 4. So Wes Carter with 7 strikeouts and 8 walks here on the night. Stinson with 84 pitches and Sam Jones with 48 pitches there on the night. And so that's going to finish us off here for this evening. As we said, Wes Carter is going to be back here at home again tomorrow as they're going to be taking on Fleming County. And then, of course, be finishing off this week as well on Thursday as they're going to be taking on Fairview here at home at 5:30 on March 31st before heading into the All-A Classic on April 4th against Elliott County. And so we'll try to bring you whatever information we can on that All-A Classic. So the Comets fall down to 2-5 here on the season. Lewis County improves to 3-4. And so we'll see if Wes Carter can pick things back up and try to get back in on the winning path there against the Panthers tomorrow night. But we'll be bringing those games, of course, all weather pending and everything else, as it'll be tomorrow night, 6 o'clock first pitch here at Wes Carter. And so that will finish us off here tonight. So thank you all for tuning in here today. Thank you for the stars out there as well. And we hope to see you tomorrow night as the Comets take on the Panthers here at Wes Carter here at the Hill. So for Jeff the Mantis Irwin and the Mantis Sports Media crew, thank you for tuning in here tonight. Good night. God bless you all.